Hello there, everyone. My name is Zayred.
Ostrom.
And we're back for more Dad of War.
So, we haven't seen it yet. I've went and watched a playthrough of this not too long ago. It was Jacksepticeye's, great YouTuber. And apparently him and a lot of the community have, as you said, Dad of War. It's Dad of Boy.
Look there.
There was one picture I actually have seen recently, and it was I can't remember exactly what it was. It was It was Kratos in the way of what's his face of the king from one of the CDI games.
Oh my god.
Was it just replacing they're just going my boy?
No.
Boy. Also, I did learn something. Apparently you can change the controls. I just don't know how.
It should be in the It should be in settings.
Yeah, we can't change controls, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Right now. But apparently there is a way. And I hate these.
Oh, also, just so I can bring this up, punching will basically get these fuckers down a bit easier because it builds up their daze meter pretty much. That combined with the train's arrows.
It's like daze or stunned or something. Some shit like that.
Hey, I think there's a chest over there.
Are you gonna let me out? Thank you. Dead boy.
And we get our first runic attack.
Yeah, these are they consolidated a lot of like the combo buttons from the old games, and like let's instead of having a fuck ton of combos, let's have some specialized attacks. So and there's a shit ton of things for this axe. Like this axe is amazing.
There actually is apparently an an Infinity War reference with one of the sets of armors you can do. If I knew it, I'd tell you.
I don't know.
I just know that it's really, really cool. I think it involves this one whenever you bounce something back, and if it misses your opponent the first time, don't worry, the thing will fucking boomerang back. We can't use the heavy one yet because, well, we don't have one.
But like, it's super ingenious that they made this game so that you can't use the axe. You have to punch certain enemies. You have to use your fists.
Well, the current time.
It's amazing. It's like, all right, those are frost. I have to punch them. I have to.
Which does make sense because the axe does have like ice properties to it. Oh, show off the attack real quick. That's what it's prompting you to do.
Oh. Hold L1 and press.
How'd you do that?
I do not know.
That's interesting. I didn't know that was how that worked.
Move.
Thanks.
What's that? What is that up ahead? What is that? What is that?
Let's go!
Not yet.
It's fine. See?
Don't tempt fate, dumbass.
Huh?
Father, help!
Fucking kids.
Hurry! I'm slipping!
Stay.
What did I just tell you?
Almost there.
How dare you, boy? Yeah, apparently he says the word.
You can't explain the reason to everyone.
Oh yeah, I learned a lot of things. Like I watched a lot of interviews from the game director.
Cost us.
The reason Kratos says boy a lot is because they didn't discover what the kid's name was going to be. They didn't come up with Atreus
Are they dead?
until like 3.5 years into development.
More dead?
Boy.
They had no fucking clue what the kid's name was going to be.
Not dead, not dead!
Also, apparently, either IGN or GameSpot or something made, when they had reviews coming out, like 10 days before the game came out, and they still hadn't announced the kid's name. They hadn't announced it. They made a review talking about how the game was about Kratos and his son, Charlie.
What?
I don't know. They decided to call the kid Charlie.
Remember, accuracy over speed.
And like,
You know? Oh, also you can freeze them and kick them over.
oh, I know.
I love doing that. Because this is actually where I was when I was rifling it yesterday.
But it was like the funniest thing because he was like, "Did I do something? Like, did I say anything like in like for the Charlie thing to be a thing?" We're like, "Nope, they just came up with it on their own accord." I was like, "Really?"
I'm not so surprised because, okay, I was about to say, you're not using the Atreus. Because one thing Atreus cannot be doing is that, stun easier.
I actually forgot I had him, to be 100% honest.
I don't blame you. In the early game, he's not as useful. Later on, this kid is fucking valuable. That plus he also warns you when shit's trying to get you from behind. Because the camera is different from this game. In previous God of War games in this game, where the camera was way far out so you could see everything.
But also there's like a lot of upgrades. Like the axe has a fuck ton, depending on how many times you upgrade the axe.
Is I better?
Take even more time. It does not matter if you fight only once.
He's teaching though. He's teaching.
Look at this.
So like, I didn't want to do that. I wanted you to read.
Oh.
But like,
This used to be a marketplace.
there's a lot of
The
stuff
giants
like
used to
you
gather
can,
and trade with the gods
because
a long
you
time
get
ago.
EXP that you use to,
Go into skills.
yeah. Like, look at this shit.
Hold up, check over the side there, see if we have anything we can get. The other side.
We only have 700, so
We can get one.
no, we could get a couple because they cost like 100.
500. Look down there.
Yeah, we can get like 2 or 3. During what is that? Grinding Storm. Hold R1 for an axe attack that hits multiple enemies and locks them down. Oh, so it's okay.
This one's basically a second finisher. If they're low enough. Like with those, he'll straight up chop off their heads.
Oh yeah.
The wolves have it the fucking worst with that one though.
Yeah, I want that. I can't even get that. How do I not have? Oh, it's 500. Oh, I'm dumb.
I just told you that.
I was stupid. I was looking down at the upgrades. Leave me alone. But like, look at this. These are all locked behind upgrading the axe.
Which I do give them credit for because they at least let you see what you're getting in the future.
Yeah.
And shield, you don't even really have. All you have to do is just get there. I mean, get the experience and get it because that's a completely different type of combat normally, and rage combat.
Like, this is unarmed, and then your rage, and then look at, like, this is the boy. Like, it's insane how much shit they put into this. It's pretty insane. They put a lot of time and effort into this game.
There's something over there. Something's breaking through the wall.
Oh yeah, and because I didn't know beforehand, you remember the troll we fought last time? Apparently, during the original E3 trailer, the troll's supposed to be under that bridge.
Also, apparently, fuck this. That was funny. I didn't. He just fucking flew.
Also, move a little bit further back behind you. There's a health piece of health right there. When you kicked him over, the health dropped above your head. That's one of the things I love about this game. What's that? You knock someone over? Don't worry, you won't need the shit. Also, on those big guys, theirs instead is that you could honestly just throw him over the cliff too.
This game is so fucking fun to play. There's a lot of stuff you can do.
Also, you can misdirect your opponent so they'll go to the trace instead of you.
So what's interesting is instead of R1, I went to... I'm not using Atreus. Like, that's like the only thing that I've noticed that a lot of people have come across and said, like, Atreus is fucking useless at the beginning of the game.
He's got his he can be useful if you, because again he's at least dealing damage to your opponent.
Look, there's an opening up there.
But with some of the later shit he gets in the game,
He's broken as shit. Huh?
No, it's not. No, that's not. Okay, I'm sorry, but these aren't technically stories, so I don't care about spoiling this part. But he gets some abilities like summoning animals and stuff like that, and one of them is a fucking wolf. And fucking hell, I love that. I love the wolves.
Like, he gets different arrow types. Like, he gets broken as shit. Also, fixing to fight one of probably the most annoying enemies to fight at the early of the game.
Oh god.
I don't remember what the fuck they're called.
I don't either. I know exactly what the hell you're talking about too.
Ah, Silver.
Oh yeah, by the way, get as much of that shit as you can. That shit is basically your currency.
Yeah, there's currency in this game. It's great.
You need to use a trace in order to make it hittable. And now you can actually hurt it. These things, no, here's the thing, late game, these things are still the fucking bane of my existence. The only enemy that pissed me off more than that are the secret bosses. Fuck those bitches. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, this enemy's like bullshit.
No, they do that shit all the time.
Get fucked, bitch. Like, it's like some of the most annoying because you have to have Atreus hit them with arrows because they just dodge you otherwise. It's really like kind of dumb.
We already did that one.
Also, if you want experience to upgrade, you do quests. You don't, like, killing enemies doesn't give you shit, huh?
It does, but not enough. There's also, go over the goals real quick. We don't have enough. I was just letting you know that you can do that.
Oh yeah, these are the, you need the, magic combats to different arrows. Yeah, there's like a lot of shit to do in this game.
An unbelievable amount. I'm still. It's
Don't
kind of.
understand why that man
It's
attacked
almost
us.
as bad as Injustice for me, where I want to do all that stuff, but then again, I remember I can't do shit as like half of them.
Dude, I want to get through this game. Like, I want to play through it, and then I want to be able to get it and beat the game on the hardest difficulty. Like, I want to beat the game and give me God of War. I want to be able to beat it so bad. Because I've heard, like, the game's fun, but then you play it on Give Me God of War, and it just fucking beats your brains in.
What's that over there?
Like, the Valkyries on that difficulty are, like, brutal as all hell.
Ugh. This bitch is already crazy enough as is. Get back up there.
You said people might try and rob
Where
us.
you were before.
I'll kill them if they try.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the
If we encounter
seals.
men, you will stay out of
You need
it.
to get on the bridge in order to see one of them.
Is that where that is?
You will stay out of it, boy.
Well, one's right there,
There it
and
is.
the other one's on the
No
other
more of
side.
Nice. Also, apparently, they almost didn't do the recall.
Oh wait, go back. But there's another thing you can. After you get this, there's another thing you can get.
Yeah, we're not gonna get everything, by the way, guys, but we are gonna try and get a lot of it. Like those health things, gonna try and get a lot of it.
Some of the side quests are good, and we will try to show those off. But I actually recommend you go out the Brock and Cinder stuff because it actually is. Much of this shit is really, really good for what you do in the game at the time.
Ow!
Also, in case we don't get, there's one of those more pieces in here. Oh, the shattering animation those guys do is actually pretty good.
I'm pushing the wrong fucking buttons to try and attack. I've been playing like Shadow of War, and the attack button's square, so I was pushing the wrong fucking button.
Oh, speaking of Square, did you hear about did you hear the new news on the Final Fantasy remake?
Nope.
Apparently, one of the teams that Square had contacted to do most of the work, apparently was so far behind in what they wanted that they had taken them off the project.
That's funny as shit.
The only thing I'm still hoping about that at this point is one, it comes out, and two, they don't try to make Aerith like this Messiah-like character, like they've been doing for years.
And more
Over
lore.
here.
It says his name is Hrungnir. Mother told me about him. A giant warrior made of stone. Looks like he was in a pretty big battle. Odin's there, Thor, even the World Serpent.
I learned
Oh,
some interesting.
must have
I went and
smashed
I
his
looked up a lot of Norse
See?
mythology, so I can actually compliment or
Hrungnir's body
compliment
squished.
I think
make
that is,
statements. The warrior made of stone. What that's about is Hrungnir happened to have been invited to a feast in Asgard, and he became drunken
Boy.
and started boasting about how he would kill all the Aesir.
I've seen this language before.
And then he was and then he boasted in his strength and challenged Thor to a duel. And then they became
that's basically for rage.
He became fearful, so they created a replica of him out of stone. And then when the stone giant Hrungnir saw Thor, it wet itself in fear. And then Thor killed all the giants present.
Yeah.
That's the story. And if you look into Norse mythology in any form, you'll start to learn that there's no morals to any of it. There's no morals.
It's
there's
just
no lesson.
assholes being assholes.
Literally, that's it. It's literally just
there's a chest up there.
it's either killing or sex. So it's like weird. Get fucked! Is he alive? Okay, he's dead. So it's like really interesting. Like some of the mythology is like really interesting, and then yet at the same time it's like really, what the fuck is the point of this? Oh, you. I hate these so much.
Welcome to my world for the past couple of weeks. And they never get any better either. They're still the same annoying piece of shit you see the ones here. What, did someone capture? Okay, I thought. Because people can they can capture Atreus.
Yeah, apparently there's... Fuck this. Apparently there's 3 states Atreus can be in. Knocked down, knocked up, and knocked out.
Boy, quick over there, there's some more rage.
I'm trying to, like... I gotta change that. That's bothering me.
Okay, so we changed the controls around a bit. He's basically playing the style of classic God of War. Oh, here's something fucked up I could say though. Kratos, here's how good of a dad Kratos is. He's got both of his kids with him now. Instant fuck you button. Also, that thing actually, the health will, your time in that mode will die down. You still need a trace to shoot it. Thank God health doesn't miss a fuck you!
So, I might have to change some of the settings back.
Because you're used to how it worked before.
At least for the attack, like the dodge is definitely better.
Okay. Also, the first upgrade I recommend you get after this is one that makes Atreus' cooldown time for his arrows go down like immensely. Because I basically have the mindset to where it'll basically happen like next to instantly now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was hard.
There we go.
Well fought.
But definitely the interact button being on X is so much better.
Which I can tell that's gonna freak people out now.
Guess we need to get back up there.
Yeah, because in a lot of combat games, circles, dodge, and roll.
Which honestly that will confuse people a bit because of not that, because it confuses people because I do think that's one of the things that people need to have a unanimous agreement on. It's kind of like with wrestling games, for example. Each game has like your attacks are always the same, but whenever it comes to doing like certain special actions and grapples, they're different. Hold up, go in that corner over there.
What's in this corner? Ah, chest. Nice. Thanks.
Oh, I saw that one out the corner of my eye. Because what we're doing right now is actually who I was in my fucking live stream.
Oh, what's this? Oh, it's not my boy button. This is an interesting part.
Oh, what's that smell?
Now! Are they Hellwalkers? They're untouched. Look.
Okay, I'm not even gonna lie to you here, but there's one thing that I have to question here.
Days without meat.
Me?
Go for it.
Wait, us?
Why the hell would you take on someone who looks like that?
Because you're fucking stupid and you don't understand he's Kratos.
That is a good point. It's kind of like in the beginning of Batman Arkham City, Ryder goes. I did the thing too.
He's just one.
You fucking murdered them. Like,
No murdering. No, that was basically what they deserved.
just like a light murdering.
No, that was. I still say more self-defense.
Who's? Oh.
Yeah, I hate that. That asshole. No, that asshole's smart. He's hiding in a place where you can't easily hit him.
Father, help me!
Bullshit.
Atreus!
Snapped his neck. Atreus.
Boy?
I hit the button. Fucking bitch, get off. You okay, boy?
No, I actually do remember I was watching one review and I thought it was like, kid, get over it. It's, in your time, everyone dies like that. You have to remember though, this kid has been sheltered only with his mother and father.
Close your heart to it.
I've heard like differing things, like saying that this is a horrible
And
lesson,
then,
but it's really not. Like he was telling Atreus to close his heart to the suffering of his enemies. That is a good lesson. Closing it to everyone isn't. But enemy-wise, yes, that's
wait here.
it's a good lesson.
Actually, like,
I will handle
I do
this.
have to admit though, this is actually pretty cool, meaning that we're basically sending these guys to hell. I mean, back to Helheim.
My fucking brain's not working. Like my fingers are trying to do shit that I changed. Like I was like pushing X to dodge when I changed the fucking circle for the sheer purpose of like dodge on X was fucking weird. Get fucked! Bitch! Did it? Boop.
They came back. They came back.
It is finished.
I want to leave here.
In Atreus' defense, I'd be freaked out by this shit too.
Here.
I mean,
Go
you
drop the
literally
chain.
saw every single one of them drop dead.
Okay.
But I mean, like, it's interesting. Like, because Kratos has the Spartan training that he grew up with, and he's kind of pseudo carrying it on in his son. Because at this point, like, if you were in what I thought was a decent boat of logic,
Atreus. The chain.
thinking that that's not his real son, that's his real son. That is his son. That is Kratos' son. There's no denying that at this point.
If not, then it brings up a question of one thing that's gonna happen later.
Yeah,
Go.
like
He would have killed you.
he displays a lot of personality traits in other things that is very Kratos.
Oh, also, I find this funny. People can't honestly bring up it's nothing but Kratos bringing fault upon himself for the events of the original God of War trilogy.
Wait,
If you
no.
play through I think it's Chains of Olympus, you find out that no, God of War 2 onwards, it's basically the gods. Everything is actually the gods' fault because who took Kratos' brother away from him?
Yeah.
Who and Athena then tried to erase his memories of it with him. I mean, allowing him to ascend to full godhood, and Kratos rejected it because he saw how much a piece of shit the gods were.
Like his biggest thing, Kratos' biggest thing, from what I remember of looking up information and shit, was he wanted his memories erased. He wanted to not know about his pain, and the gods wouldn't know it.
They did in
To be
Ascension.
effective in combat,
He
a
fought
warrior
back.
must not
He
be
fought back,
poisoned.
killed some of Ares' people, including
The
Ares'
Lord
son.
is strong and unforgiving.
Actually, to be fair, with Ares' son was
Place
basically
for
just
boy.
like
You
I'll
must
help.
be
He was
a
helping him
warrior.
out and everything like that.
I understand.
He got his memories back and everything. And also that right there. These will become important after the game is done.
What's that? I'll kick you square in the... Who's
Hold
that?
up.
Who's that?
Hold up, go back.
I'm getting the chest.
There's another one down there.
What's my favorite character?
Yours too?
Fuck the chest. I don't give a shit about what's down there. I want to meet Brock. Brock's like my favorite character. He's so fucking good.
Can't get this slow-eyed cocklump to cross the bridge.
It's because she's scared of something in the trees over there.
There's what now?
Father, throw your axe at those trees on the other side of the bridge. The ones with the white trunks.
Clever girl.
Look at me, boy.
Oh yeah, clever boy.
You were right.
Say, you must be smart or something, boy.
Unless that thing is a girl, okay? I don't think we're finding the gender of this thing.
She have a name?
Like, I'm pretty sure this is the only time we see this thing.
Rude bastard ain't ever asked mine, so ain't ever asked hers.
She fucking love that logic, huh?
Brock.
But your eyes are open. And that's the only Brock from Pokemon joke I'll probably make.
Say, you're not gonna believe me, but that axe you got, it was me what made her. Me and my brother. Was one of our best. So don't let nobody else go work on her except for us two. You gotta
Fucking
handle
love
her
these
special,
characters.
or she'll wreck beyond fixing. I can enhance her for you right now if it's
So it's good at making
pleasing, you son of a
weapons.
bitch.
How good do you think is it making
So what
hammers?
say you? Ah,
You are right. I do not believe you. Come,
Oh.
boy.
Him and his brother.
There's a
What I
road
will
in
say,
the shape of
because
a
you do meet his
fork
brother
under
later
the
on. It's
bridge.
it's
Yeah.
kind of implied.
no, digger beach yard number. That was our brand, my brother and me, before we split. I got half of it right here, see? Look, you want I should upgrade her or not?
Very well. I expect an improvement.
And Norse mythology,
So, where's
they
the
make
other
reference of these two
All my
once.
dumb brothers got it. But
Only
I
once.
got all the talent. Look! Sure, I'm open.
And this is where you go to upgrade your shit. You can upgrade your stuff at any time. Well, not any time. You need frozen flame for your axe.
Yeah.
Atreus, you just need enough hack silver.
Ha! Silver.
You can upgrade, like it says right there, upgrade your strength, upgrade your defense, upgrade your luck. Hold on. What's the button? Is it?